Today I'm trying to demonstrate Dantian rotation. For this, I have invited my friend Adam to do it together. Adam.
Hello.
Adam is a master in white eyebrow. In order to show Adam is real, Adam, can you demo to us your jigbong?
Oh, yes, sure.
Okay, thank you. Right, thank you, Adam. Thank you. Okay. So what we are going to do is Dantian rotation, but I think you might have seen many times before of some cooperative bouncing away thing. We are not going to do this bouncy thing today. I'm going to do it slowly in order to show at least approximately what this Dantian rotation is about. So Adam, can you hold this, both hands, and try to push onto the side of my stomach with full force, pure strength. Okay? Can we do it another angle? So you could notice there was no swinging of the waist that way, and the Dantian was rotating that way. But now Dantian will rotate this way to counter the force in the rod. Okay? Do it again, slowly. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Adam. Oh, thank you. So that would look quite amazing. But the thing is, what's it got to do with Tai Chi or martial art? There are two aspects to it. Firstly, Dantian is a cluster of energy, or a cluster of electricity, or a cluster of air, whatever you might name it. It's just of a cluster of something invisible. So when this cluster of energy rotates, it spins the waist directly. So in spinning the waist to activate the motions, there's not any requirement of strength, so it does not consume strength. Of course, there's strength in the body. Anything we do, we have strength even when we are sleeping. If somebody has no strength, that somebody is not around anymore. But the rotation of Dantian saves strength. That's all. It is not a rotation of the muscles. It is not quite so the rotation of the joints. And of course, it's not rotation of the intestines inside. It's a rotation of something not in substance. So I'll do that again, slowly. When it spins, it generates the rotation of the waist. The second aspect is when Dantian, this cluster of energy rotates, if at the same time we inflate energy in hung. So energy flows out. It's energy flow. So I will do this flow. So I try to do it with one hand, so to avoid the contradicting motions to add on power. So I just do it with one hand, and you can see the rotation with the flow, following the inflation of energy. So that's a flow. So actually, the flow goes like this. So that's energy balloon. When it flows, the flow goes through the limbs. So one side goes to the tip of the hand, the other side goes to the tip of the leg. So that is what it is called. Energy is in one. That's the yang. Dantian is round. It can rotate 360 degrees, any direction, and it certainly can rotate faster than the whole body. So we can actually turn around halfway by rotating Dantian. Any way you like, with both hands, but one core. This one core controls the momentum in both hands if they are divided into yin-yang. The gathering or accumulation of energy in Dantian is in all the traditional Tai Chi forms. Energy is one of the most significant parts of Tai Chi. Actually, many people, they do their form every day. But if they ignore the energy part of Tai Chi, I would say it's actually a bit of a waste. As I have mentioned in my last video in talking about energy gathering, I don't think it is very difficult in the gathering of energy, but it does take a bit of understanding on how energy functions in the martial art applications. So if we are practicing our forms every day, and in the intermission between stances, we can gather energy, and in time, Dantian will be in place, and we can try to do something with it. Dantian is invisible. Actually, you can feel it. Well, the memory card ran out of space the other day, so I'm here to finish what I was going to say. In the demo, I mentioned that the waist did not rotate when Dantian was rotating. That was only in the demo in order to show Dantian could rotate independently. And the operation is always subtle. whether be it in a sudden shock or in a gradual momentum. It's simply difficult to notice. And it is difficult to tell the feeling inside. It is even more difficult to explain the relationship between dantian energy and emotions. So many people, they just skip the topic and let the students to find out themselves. For the training, it is actually only very simple. As I have said, it is in every traditional Tai Chi forms. Just gather the energy. But there is a common hindrance on the practice. When some people, when they practice the form, they're thinking too much. They try to impose their own ideas into the form instead of letting the form build up some ideas for them. I can quote a little example. On seeing this demo, someone, they might try to give it a go, and if they put pressure from the diaphragm, that is exactly the opposite. Because in so doing, the whole body tenses up and gets very stiff. Neither dantian nor the energy could operate. It has got to be done relaxed. And really, there's no secret to it. But there is one very crucial understanding, is that it does not work, say, tomorrow. The energy has got to be accumulated over time.